Bang. Bang, 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 bang. Hey.
Just like that, we're back.
Back
Back in it, back. Fuck, I just got like that Robin Thicke song, like, you know you want.
Oh my god.
But anyway, okay, so.
You mean that's the same guy that was grinding with fucking
Miley
Cyrus at the
Yeah.
Grammys or whatever? Yeah.
So I got it, guys. A lot of fans are like, man, what are these guys talking about? I mean, like, first of all, I want to thank you guys. We got 51 views on our loyalty video.
Probably more.
Probably more.
Let's go.
But that's the highest one that we've got viewed to date. That one's still sitting at, I think, an hour running time. So, kudos to you guys that made it all the way through.
That's cool.
We obviously appreciate the support, and who knows, maybe we can get a couple likes and a couple views on this video. That's the goal.
We even have a comment too on it. Then again, I think it's somebody that exposed me because he's like, Jay, that. I'm like, I don't know you, so I'm not going to reply. I should reply and say, like, yeah, what do you mean? Maybe he knows my name.
No, you're going to get called out in the car.
I don't, but you know what? To be honest, I don't really care.
But as normal, guys, it is your host, Alessandro Tryhard here.
You're calling out, clean it. I'm still drunk, sorry.
So,
yeah,
the topic for today that I think we can just hammer out and will be really good is I want to talk about routines.
Oh, you did not say that.
I want to talk about routines.
Oh my god.
And the reason I want to talk about routines.
Oh my god.
And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to speak soft. I'm not trying to like get nostalgic on you guys or anything like that. But I want to bring up routines because I feel like we're creatures of habit, And I feel like there's been examples recently in your life clinic and my life where you have a routine, and all of a sudden there's that fucking bump in the road and whatever it is. So a lot of you guys listen to our podcast, you know what's been going on in my life, you know what's been going on in clinic's life, you know that I recently switched jobs, you know that I used to be quote unquote big name downtown.
Stop being with like the quote unquote big name. This guy had cards and he's like, yo, I got cards. Give cards for me. And then now it's like, yeah, stop being humble.
Anyway, a lot of you know I used to be in charge of a bar downtown, very briefly. Yeah, it was a good time. But
abused it.
There was a routine that existed.
Of course.
When I was doing that, I'd go to work every day, and I'd be there for 14 hours. One of those classic, you work for 14 hours, get paid for 8. But you're there.
Hey, anyway, you're here.
Shit's got to get done. You come home at 4 a.m. in the morning. You come home to a girl that just wants to fuck.
This is great.
Has the key to your place. Is like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna be in your bed.
And plus, I got like 5 other numbers from from where I work.
And it's like, maybe I'm not coming home tonight. You don't fucking know what my routine is.
It's like, well, just tell me what I want to do. It's like, okay, are you in my bed? Yeah, but I mean, I can leave if.
But the reason I want to bring up routine is because I feel like so many of our viewers are, the 9 to 5 grind, where it's like, you know what, every Monday to Friday, I'm 9 to 5. Even you and me before, every Friday at 6. It didn't matter what the fuck was going on.
That's true.
Every Friday at 6, me and clinic, we'd be playing ball. We'd be playing basketball every Friday at 6. I remember when I was younger, I'd be playing rugby 4 days a week, right? Like, I remember when you were younger, you'd be playing basketball, volleyball, all these fucking sports.
Always.
But you're doing it religiously. Even when we were going to the gym a few
months
back.
It was 3 times a week.
3 times a week at the gym, always in the same fucking time. 9:30 or 9:45, we'd be there.
Oh yeah,
we were working out till like 10:30. Probably like closer to 11.
Yeah, but that's only because like I was being an idiot and trying to hit on girls over there.
Anyway, but I'm saying the reason I bring up routine is because I feel like so many of us feel as I did, a few weeks ago when like my routine had to be changed because of that pop. You know what I mean? Like something snapped, something broke.
For sure.
But the only thing is, it's like I feel like everyone is just kind of blinded when it happens. Because I felt blinded. I felt like, man, my sleep cycle's fucked right? Like, if I'm waking up, so I go into bed every day at 4, right? Like, man, I can't do another 9 to 5 because I'm going to bed every day at 4.
Yeah,
it's like,
it doesn't work.
I can't fucking wake up and do a 9 to 5 job. It's like,
work.
now I gotta find something else in this industry. I did, but it doesn't matter. It's like, but it's the same thing, I feel like, for lack of a better term, a hoe, right? Like,
girls?
they come over to your place and everybody knows what a fuck buddy is, and if you don't, then get the fuck off this channel.
Oh my god.
More importantly, it's like, all of a sudden I got a friend with benefits, a fuck buddy, a slam piece, whatever you want to call it. There's several different names. If you don't believe me, go to fucking Urban Dictionary and look them up. Educate yourself.
Let's go.
Get educated. Anyway,
Yeah.
the whole thing is, you have a routine with these girls, whether you know
Sure.
it's a partner, it's not, it's something else. Like it doesn't matter. It's like, but you even with girlfriends, you have a routine, right?
Yeah.
You living with the same girl for 2 years. You know you're scared out of your mind to pop the question because you're a little bitch, but like. Your routine is you live with this girl every day. You maybe make the food on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
On Wednesdays, she takes the leftover food and she turns into a fucking casserole or some shit like that. You know what I mean? But there's a routine to it.
Yeah.
And it's almost like if you're not a creature of habit and you don't have that routine, you feel lost and broken.
Of course, but the thing is, like, I think it's one principle I got from Patricia Neal. So, don't think I'm stealing from anyone. I'm just getting inspired by it.
Just name drop a bit,
No, because the thing is, I listened to all the shows he did because he was a comedian, and that's what he said. He said, cheating is just because you're not sticking to the routine, right? So. Of course, we are, a creatures of habit. So at the end of the day, like anything you do is a habit. Like if you take a week and then you take another following week, you're pretty much doing the same thing. You might have different things. Maybe you have to, I don't know, like, your tire got broke, something. Or maybe you had to go back home because you forgot keys. But ultimately, you're doing the same thing, which is you work, you go to sleep. Maybe you're hitting on some girls, you need to run for errands, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Okay? So, habits are important, and, it's good to create good ones. They say that, good habits are created within 21 days. You have to do something religiously for 21 days in order to create a new habit. I agree with that, but I think when it comes to either you having an issue with keeping your habit because I don't know, like you change jobs or something, I think as you mentioned in the intro, you get lost because it's almost like your body is like, I don't understand what you're trying to do right now. It's almost like if you were working 9 to 5 and then all of a sudden you're working the overnight shift for the first week, you're fucked because you're like, your body's like, what the fuck are you trying to do? What?
Yeah, we're supposed to be sleeping right now.
It's 11.
And you're trying to fucking do math?
What are you doing? What? It's like 6. Why are you not eating?
Yeah.
Like, I'm supposed to sleep. No, be awake, motherfucker. And but then you force it. It's almost like going to the gym too. When you go to the gym, you go 3 times. Like we used to go out like 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Then you have this habit. But once like all this, shit happened, winter happened, and then the job went to shit, then this, that, and third. Now we went to, oh my God, I love going to the gym to, oh my God, the gym is just a problem. Only because I'm not in the right state of mind. Like, because my habit wasn't to think about, oh my God, will I get paid in 2 weeks? Will I not? It was just like, okay, well, this Thursday I'm getting paid. Cool.
Yeah.
It's the 15th I'm getting paid. It's the 30th I'm getting paid. So habits are really, really important. And at the same time, too, I think it's really important to try to remove things that will fuck up your natural habits. Because, if you're not as stable as a person, and that's when, like, I think people sometimes they go AWOL, they go crazy, and they're like, oh, I don't understand. They have everything, they got money, they got all that, but it's like, if they're constantly on a change, the body can't get used to it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a psyche thing. It's like, you need balance in your life with everything.
My thing is this, like, I think take it a step further. I feel like not only are we creatures of habit, but I feel like you can almost predict actions based off.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
And it's one of those things where a perfect example because I'm not trying to circle back, but like everyone on this channel or should know what a friend with benefit is. So when all of a sudden your friend with benefit goes from I'm fucking you 4 times a week,
yeah,
and I'm at your place 4 times a week, like,
yeah.
I have a key, I let myself in, I fuck you when I leave, like 4 times a week.
And every week, right?
Every week, rain, shine, snow, doesn't matter.
Like,
doesn't matter.
Clockwork.
All of a sudden, I'm gonna disappear for 2 weeks, and like the first week, you like the first day, you know it's broken. You know it's broken.
You know it's broken,
right? But it's like there's no need to say or do anything. It's like I already knew it was broken. I knew it was broken the first week you weren't at my place 4 times.
For sure, it's a gut feeling. You just. It's almost like you don't know what it is, but your body's just like, yeah, this is sounding.
But it's the same thing for, I would say, couples, right? Like,
yeah, for sure.
I've never had the cheating on me thing, and I know you haven't had to deal with that too in your life.
No, not directly.
So my whole thing is this: like for couples that are like listening to this, they're like, man, I've been in relationships and like my girl's cheated on me or my guy's cheated on me or whatever, or. Yeah, if you're a lesbian or you're gay, it's same shit. Like my girl and my guy cheated on me.
Same shit, yeah.
But it's like, if you're going through all that shit, like the reason you suspected shit was up was because this person was different. And it wasn't like this person was acting differently towards you. It was that their routine was fucked.
It was fucked.
Because every day they would come home at 6 and they would make dinner. And now they're getting in at 10. And they're telling you they're drinking with friends, or they're telling you that they're somewhere.
They got work.
The truth is, like, I'm somewhere and I'm fucking your chick somewhere.
Probably.
Like, I'm in your bed while you're at work, fucking your girlfriend.
Deep. Like deep.
And then you come home, and then I'm like, yo, this is between the two of you, and I leave.
Yeah, it's not your problem.
Because it's happened, and it's like, is it going to happen? Maybe. But it's like, if the routine is broken, the only reason you know something's up is not because this person's acting differently, it's because the routine's up.
They broke up the whole, like, their own routine. And this is why, like, and this is why, what's funny is, when it comes to, like, cheating, like, girls are better than guys only because they work through the routine type of deal. Like,
I would say it's because guys don't pay as much attention to the girls' comings and goings as like a girl would to a guy's.
Not even. It's because there's 2 things. I think that guys, they don't listen to the gut feeling. We all have a gut feeling, and then we put a filter to it. Like sometimes you look at a situation. Like, have you ever had like try hard? Have you ever had like something in your hand and you're like, I feel I'm gonna drop it. Yeah. And then you think about it, and then you actually drop it right after.
Yeah, because you psych yourself up.
But that's the thing, is like you don't listen to yourself. You're like, oh, I think I'm gonna drop it. So instead of like just making sure it's secure, you just like whatever, and then you drop it. So I think that guys do that, like the same thing. They are in a relationship. They're like, okay, well, things have been rough, which again, stupid fucking statement to say. You're not supposed to be in a relationship thinking about like, there's ups and downs. That's some horse shit. That's my theory. It's supposed to be roses. Why the fuck am I with someone and then I'm dealing with ups and downs? I got life to deal with.
That's true.
Yeah, you kidding me?
I mean, people are gonna get in the fucking chat, and people are gonna
say, come on, bro.
Like, every relationship is work. But
no,
it's not. No, I agree.
It's BS.
There's times where it clicks, and it's like it's not
click.
work. It doesn't feel like.
But it should just click. But okay, but my point is, okay, now the reason why girls don't get caught as much is, first of all, we give them the benefit of the doubt, and second is because they play through the routine.
But I also think it goes even a third, like there's a third step.
Okay.
The third step is guys know there's no sympathy for if their chick cheats on them. It's a double standard. Just like how the double standard is in society that like you're a slut if you're a chick and you hook up with a lot of guys, but if a guy hooks up with a lot of chicks, then he's awesome. He's the guy, right? It's the same double standard would then apply to a guy in a situation where he's been cheated on. It's like, if you got cheated on,
Yeah.
well, it just means that you can't fuck your bitch, right?
Or
And
it means that it
means
was
that-
bad to her.
Exactly.
Mm.
If a girl gets cheated on,
Oh
it's one of
my
those things
God.
where it's like,
The guy
let's
is an
all
asshole.
go out. The guy's an asshole. Let's not even look at what made this guy straight, right? The guy's an asshole. Fuck the guy. And more importantly,
Preach.
let's all of our friends come together.
Preach.
And what women should do when one of their friends gets cheated on is they should examine their own relationships, and they should be like, is anything that just happened to this girl a red flag
But
that
they
could
don't.
apply to my
But they
relationship?
don't.
They
They
don't.
They don't.
But instead, they're so busy putting this guy on this pedestal that he's the worst person ever, that they're taking away from their own relationships to
they don't look
support
at
and
it.
to be the friend to this chick.
But they don't look at it. It's almost like it can't happen to me. You know what I mean? It's like you look at someone homeless, and that's like the worst example of life. But you look at someone homeless,
It's a good example.
but you're like, oh well, they can't be me, and then you doing all this foul shit. You know, you don't care about work, you don't care about anything, and you're like, I'm not gonna be as that person. But your standard is low. If your only purpose in life is not to be that person, that's the lowest of the low, and then you don't even know what they came through to be there. I don't want to believe that every homeless person is just because there's drugs and shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's a lot of them, but there's some other shit that happened.
Well, I mean, to circle back. To circle back and to just stay on topic in terms of like, routine and like how basically routine is one of the biggest red flags that anybody can notice on anybody else.
Yep.
But it's like, for instance, if you start doing drugs, right?
Yeah.
And let's say that we're going with the homeless scenario, right? It's like you start doing drugs, all of a sudden you can't make your payments and you're out on the street. It's like, well, when they're asking me, and it's like, well, try hard. When did you notice shit went wrong for
clinic?
For clinic, it's like, oh well, I noticed when his routine changed. All of a sudden, this guy would go from being 9 to 5 to he's out all night to God knows what. Next thing I know, this guy's fucking with this, he's fucking with that, and now he's on the streets. I'm not surprised because his routine changed.
Exactly.
You're not going to say it's because of the routine, but you're going to be like, I called this.
Yeah, you seen it happen.
Because you saw the pattern.
Of course.
We're logical thinkers. We're fucking men. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not emotional. I mean, yeah, there's emotional thinking in everything. It's a fucking level of intelligence.
But it's
I'm
logic
just saying,
before
it's
you
logic
emotion.
before with guys.
Yeah.
That's how it's always been.
For sure.
My one thing is this, to wrap up, right? My one thing is this. If you're going to have a routine, and I mean, we touched on this in other videos, it's important to set little goals to keep yourself on track, but more importantly, to pull yourself back into a routine. If your goal is, hey, I want to get to the gym, I want to look fire, I want to do all this shit, I want to have it done in time for summer, make a habit out of getting up and maybe going and doing a 6 a.m. run once a week.
Hey, you got it.
And then before you know it, when you're going to miss that run, you're going to be down on yourself. You're going to wake up, you're going to be depressed. You're going to be like, fuck, I was supposed to do that today. It's like when you got a doctor's appointment and you miss it. And it's like, fuck,
exactly.
I wasn't sick.
That's exactly
I wasn't able to make it.
That's exactly
And I'm fucking pissed because now I can't go to the doctor, but I'm actually sick.
Yeah.
And now I can't get back in to see the doctor until three weeks from now.
No,
and I won't need them then.
Yep.
It's the exact same feeling, and then you're down on yourself for breaking almost a promise to yourself.
Because it feels unnatural, and to get to your point, that's exactly what you're trying to do with everything. When you're trying to do good things in your life, it has to be a routine, because once you don't do it, then it's almost like, I don't know, I feel weird. I don't know.
You feel like you let yourself down.
You let yourself down.
Yeah.
Like, it could be the gym, it could be talking to people, it could be anything. Even your job, maybe like, I don't know, reading like a resume.
Or getting a project done.
Yeah, like getting a list, something. But the minute it's a habit, now you just feel bad about not doing it. And, just take advantage of the fact that we are creatures of habits, and then, we can maximize it into making themselves better,
Yeah.
Because the people that are successful in life is because they have certain habits that they do no matter what. They might be outrageous, but they do them to a T, and then it gives them the discipline and then the confidence to do whatever in life. So yeah, that's what it is.
Well, as always, people, on that final note from Clinic, I am Alexandra Tryhard.
The clinic, yeah.
So we're here, Clinic, still drinking.
Still doing it.
Thank you so much, and again, appreciate the views, appreciate the love, and we'll try to get some more content out for you guys.
Cheers!